Centuries ago, humans used to be terrified when they witnessed natural phenomena like solar and lunar eclipses. They interpreted these natural forces as signs of displeasure from supernatural powers, leading them to take actions to appease them. But today, it's different because modern humans are aware of the scientific reasons behind these phenomena and the celestial mechanics behind them. That's why today, events like solar and lunar eclipses are celebrated and enjoyed. Just like solar and lunar eclipses, there are countless phenomena and places in our world that remain shrouded in mystery, despite our continuous efforts to uncover their truths. Our relationship with them mirrors that of ancient humans with solar and lunar eclipses. Exploring the mysterious can lead to new knowledge, experiences, and a sense of adventure. It's a natural human inclination to seek understanding and meaning in the world, and the pursuit of the unknown is a way to satisfy that curiosity. Roanoke Island, located off the coast of North Carolina, is steeped in history and mystery, most famously known for the lost colony of Roanoke. This small island, nestled between the Outer Banks and the mainland, played a significant role in early American history, marking the site of the first English settlement in the New World. In 1585, English explorers, under the sponsorship of Sir Walter Raleigh, established their first colony on Roanoke Island. However, this initial attempt faced numerous challenges, including harsh winters and difficult relations with the local Native American tribes, leading to its eventual abandonment. In 1587, a second group of settlers arrived, and this is where the enduring mystery begins. The leader of the colony, John White, returned to England for supplies, but when he finally made it back to Roanoke Island in 1590, the settlement was deserted, with no trace of the 115 settlers, including White's own granddaughter, Virginia Dare, who was the first English child born in America. The only clue left behind was the word Croatan carved into a wooden post, leading some to speculate that the settlers might have moved to Croatoan Island, now known as Hatteras Island. Despite numerous theories and investigations, the fate of the lost colonists remains one of the greatest mysteries in American history. The island is also home to the Elizabethan Gardens, the beautiful 16th century style garden that pays homage to the first English colonists. The Lost Colony outdoor drama, performed at the Waterside Theatre, brings the story of the vanished settlers to life through a captivating theatrical experience, making it the longest-running symphonic drama in the United States. Roanoke Island also offers modern attractions, including the North Carolina Aquarium, which provides an up-close look at the marine life of the region, and the charming town of Manteo with its shops, restaurants, and waterfront boardwalk. Despite its small size, Roanoke Island looms large in American lore, offering a unique blend of mystery, history, and natural beauty. It serves as a reminder of the early explorers' ambitions and the enduring enigmas of the past. In the chilly land of Antarctica, where everything is covered in ice and snow, there's a very strange and interesting place called Blood Falls, a waterfall that looks like it's made of red liquid, almost like fruit punch, flowing out from a glacier, which is a huge river of ice. It's like something out of a storybook, right? Long time ago, a scientist named Griffith Taylor found Blood Falls and was amazed by its red color. People first thought the red color came from tiny red plants, but the real reason is even cooler. Deep under the ice is a hidden lake that's been cut off from the rest of the world for millions of years. This lake is like a secret room that's been locked up for a really long time. The water in this lake has a lot of iron, which is the same stuff that's in metal things that can rust. When the water from this hidden lake seeps out and touches the air, the iron in the water reacts with the oxygen, just like how a bike left outside gets rusty. This reaction turns the water red, making it look like the glacier is bleeding. But don't worry, it's not real blood. This special place, Blood Falls, helps scientists learn a lot, showing us how life can survive in super tough places without light or air. It makes us wonder if there could be life in similar spots on other planets or moons far away in space. So, Blood Falls isn't just a spooky or weird spot in Antarctica. It's a natural mystery that helps us learn more about our planet and maybe even about life in outer space. It shows us how amazing and full of surprises our world can be, with secret lakes and rusty waterfalls in the most unexpected places. Salar De Uyuni, located in the highlands of southwestern Bolivia, is the world's largest salt flat, spanning an awe-inspiring area of over 10,000 square kilometers, approximately 3,900 square miles. This vast, otherworldly landscape is what remains of ancient prehistoric lakes that evaporated long ago, leaving behind a thick crust of salt and mineral-rich earth that forms a flat, expansive white desert. One of the most remarkable features of Salar De Uyuni is its transformation during the rainy season, from December to April. The salt flat becomes covered with a thin layer of water, turning it into the world's largest natural mirror. This stunning phenomenon creates a surreal landscape where the sky and ground merge into one continuous canvas, challenging the sense of horizon and perspective. It's a photographer's paradise, offering unique opportunities to capture the beauty of this natural wonder. Salar De Uyuni is not only a place of breathtaking beauty, but also of significant economic value. The salt flat contains large reserves of lithium, an essential element used in batteries for electronic devices and electric vehicles, making it an important resource for future technologies. The area is also home to unique ecosystems, including several islands within the salt flat, such as Isla Incahuasi and Isla del Pescado. These islands are covered with giant cacti and offer panoramic views of the salt flat, providing a stark contrast to the vast white expanse. The region supports wildlife, including flamingos, which can be seen at nearby lagoons colored by mineral deposits, adding to the diverse and vibrant life that thrives in this seemingly inhospitable environment. Visitors to Salar De Uyuni often start their journey from the nearby town of Uyuni, where many tour operators offer trips to the salt flats. These tours can include visits to the train graveyard, where abandoned 19th century trains and locomotives rust in the open desert, adding a touch of history and nostalgia to the landscape. Salar De Uyuni is not just a destination, it's an experience that offers a glimpse into the vastness and beauty of our planet. It's a place where the boundaries between earth and sky blur, where nature's artistry is on full display, and where visitors can find themselves immersed in one of the most unique landscapes on Earth. In the serene setting of Chestnut Ridge Park in New York, there's a natural wonder that seems like it's out of a fairy tale: the Eternal Flame Falls. Tucked away in a small grotto at the base of a beautiful waterfall, a natural gas spring feeds a flame that burns right behind the cascading water. It's a stunning sight where fire and water coexist in a delicate balance, creating a magical scene in the heart of the forest. What makes the Eternal Flame Falls so special is not just the picturesque waterfall, but the small, flickering flame that never seems to go out, even as water flows around it. This flame is fueled by natural gas that seeps out from the rocks, and it can be seen year-round, although it's most visible and enchanting during the wetter months when the waterfall is at its fullest. The phenomenon of the Eternal Flame Falls is a rare geological feature. The natural gas originates from the shale rock formations deep below the surface, a result of ancient organic materials decomposing and transforming over millions of years. In this secluded spot, the conditions are just right for the gas to seep out and, when lit, maintain a steady flame. Visitors to the park are often captivated by the sight of the eternal flame, with the serene sound of the waterfall in the background. It's a place that invites reflection on the incredible and often surprising ways that natural elements can interact. The Eternal Flame Falls serves as a reminder of the Earth's hidden wonders, offering a unique and unforgettable experience that blends the tranquil beauty of a waterfall with the mesmerizing allure of an ever-burning flame. In the arid grasslands of the Namib Desert in Namibia, there lies a fascinating natural mystery known as the fairy circles. These are strange, almost perfectly circular patches of bare soil that appear amidst the grassy landscape, creating a polka dot pattern that stretches for miles. Each circle ranges from a few to several meters in diameter, and they're surrounded by a ring of lush grass, making them stand out even more against the desert backdrop. The origin of these fairy circles has puzzled scientists, locals, and visitors for years. Various theories have been proposed to explain their formation, ranging from the scientific to the mythical. Some believe that these circles are the work of termites, which clear the vegetation in a circular area to allow rainwater to seep more efficiently into the ground, supporting the underground nests. Others suggest that the circles are the result of vegetation patterns forming in response to scarce water resources, with the bare patches acting as water catchments for the surrounding grass. Adding to their mystique, local legends offer more whimsical explanations, attributing the circles to the footprints of the gods or the activities of mystical creatures, hence the name fairy circles. These stories reflect the human fascination with these natural phenomena and our desire to find meaning in the mysterious. The fairy circles are not only a curiosity for those intrigued by natural wonders, but also a subject of serious scientific study. Researchers are keen to understand how these patterns emerge and what they can tell us about ecosystem dynamics, particularly in harsh environments. The circles are a testament to the complexity of natural systems and the intricate balance of life, even in the most challenging conditions. Visitors to the Namib Desert are often struck by the surreal beauty of the fairy circles, which seem like a vast canvas painted by nature itself. They serve as a reminder of the Earth's endless capacity for wonder, inviting us to ponder the many mysteries that still elude our understanding. The Richat Structure, also known as the Eye of the Sahara, is a striking and enigmatic geological formation located in the Sahara Desert in Mauritania, northwest Africa. Visible from space, this massive circular feature spans approximately 40 kilometers, 25 miles, in diameter and resembles a giant bullseye or an eye when viewed from above, hence its nickname. Originally, the Richat Structure was thought to be the impact crater of a meteorite due to its circular shape. However, further studies have debunked this theory, revealing that it is, in fact, a symmetrical uplift, a dome, that has been exposed for erosion. This geological dome consists of layers of sedimentary rock that have been pushed upward, creating a series of concentric rings. Over time, wind and water erosion have worn away the softer rock layers, revealing the more resistant ones, and forming the distinct circular pattern we see today. The Richat Structure is composed of various rocks, including limestones, sandstones, and volcanic rocks. The different rock types and their resistance to erosion have played a crucial role in shaping the structure's appearance. Geologists and researchers are particularly interested in the Richat Structure because it provides valuable insights into the geological processes that shape the Earth's surface. The formation's exposed layers offer a rare opportunity to study a wide range of geological features within a single site, including the effects of erosion and the processes involved in the uplift of sedimentary rock layers. For many years, the Richat Structure was relatively unknown to the wider public due to its remote location in the Sahara Desert. However, with the advent of satellite imagery and its distinctive appearance from space, it has captured the imagination of people around the world. Today, it is not only a subject of scientific study, but also a point of interest for adventurers and tourists who seek to witness its grandeur up close. Despite its increasing fame, the Richat Structure remains one of the natural world's many wonders, a testament to the Earth's dynamic history and the complex processes that continue to shape our planet. Its existence in the vast expanse of the Sahara adds an element of mystery and beauty to one of the most inhospitable places on Earth. The Michigan Triangle is a lesser-known, but equally intriguing counterpart to the Bermuda Triangle, located in the heart of Lake Michigan. This imaginary triangle runs from Ludington to Benton Harbor, Michigan, and then across the lake to Manitowoc, Wisconsin, forming a zone that has been the site of numerous unexplained disappearances and mysterious occurrences. Over the years, the Michigan Triangle has been linked to a series of strange events, including the disappearances of ships and aircraft, unexplained navigational anomalies, and other mysterious phenomena. One of the most famous incidents associated with the Michigan Triangle is the disappearance of the SS Edmund Fitzgerald in 1975. Although this shipwreck occurred outside the Triangle's boundaries, it has contributed to the lore surrounding the Great Lakes mysteries. One particularly baffling event occurred in 1950 when Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 2501, carrying 58 people, vanished over the Michigan Triangle without a trace. Despite extensive search efforts, neither the wreckage nor the bodies of the passengers and crew were ever recovered, leaving the fate of Flight 2501 a haunting mystery. Another intriguing story is that of Captain George R. Donner from 1937. On his way from Erie, Pennsylvania to Port Washington, Wisconsin, Captain Donner retired to his cabin to rest, leaving instructions to be awakened when they neared the destination. When the crew went to rouse him, Donner was nowhere to be found, despite the cabin doors being locked from the inside. Skeptics and researchers have offered various explanations for the phenomena occurring within the Michigan Triangle, ranging from natural meteorological and geological events to human error. Some suggest that methane gas eruptions from lake bed deposits could create sudden dangerous disturbances in the water, while others propose magnetic anomalies might disrupt navigation equipment. Despite these theories, many questions remain unanswered, and the Michigan Triangle continues to be a source of fascination and speculation. The stories and legends surrounding the triangle add to the mystique of Lake Michigan, reminding us of the power and mystery of nature and the limits of our understanding of the world around us. Whether the cause is supernatural, scientific, or something yet to be discovered, the Michigan Triangle remains a captivating enigma of the Great Lakes. Kawah Ijen is a spectacular volcano located in East Java, Indonesia, known for its stunning yet eerie blue flames and the largest highly acidic crater lake in the world. The volcano is part of the Ijen volcano complex, a group of composite volcanoes in the Banyuwangi Regency of Java. The most striking feature of Kawah Ijen is its crater lake, a beautiful yet deadly turquoise body of water. The lake is about 1 kilometer wide and 200 meters deep, filled with hydrochloric and sulfuric acid, making it extremely acidic with a pH as low as 0.5. Despite its beauty, the lake's waters can dissolve metal and are extremely hazardous. But what truly sets Kawah Ijen apart and attracts tourists and photographers from around the globe are its mysterious blue flames. These flames, visible only at night, are caused by the combustion of sulfuric gases. When these gases come into contact with the air, they ignite, producing an eerie blue glow that flickers against the dark backdrop of the night. This natural phenomenon is rare and can only be seen in a few places in the world, with Kawah Ijen being the most famous. The sulfur from the volcano is mined by local workers in extremely harsh and dangerous conditions. They trek up the volcano at night to collect the solidified sulfur and carry heavy loads back down the treacherous parts, all under the glow of the blue flames and the acidic haze that hangs over the lake. Visiting Kawah Ijen is an adventure, requiring a hike up the volcano in the early hours of the morning to witness the blue flames before dawn, followed by a mesmerizing sunrise that reveals the striking colors of the acidic lake. The experience is a testament to the beauty and power of nature, showcasing its ability to awe and inspire, yet also reminding us of its dangers. Kawah Ijen serves as a humbling reminder of the Earth's raw and untamed energy, offering a glimpse into the powerful natural processes that shape our planet. It's a place of surreal beauty, where the forces of nature combine to create an unforgettable spectacle. In the canals of Xochimilco, near Mexico City, lies a hauntingly unique place known as the Island of the Dolls, or Isla de las Muñecas in Spanish. This small island is shrouded in legend and mystery, famous for its numerous dolls hanging from the trees and scattered around the island. These dolls, with their eerie, weathered appearances, have made the island a peculiar attraction, drawing both the curious and the brave. The story behind the Island of the Dolls is as eerie as the place itself. It is said that the island's caretaker, Don Julian Santana Barrera, found a young girl drowned in the canal some 50 years ago. Shortly after this tragic discovery, he found a doll floating in the canal and, believing it belonged to the deceased girl, hung it on a tree as a sign of respect and to appease her spirit. Haunted by the girl's death, Don Julian continued to hang more and more dolls, some of which he found in the trash or the canals, in an effort to protect the island from evil spirits. Over the years, the number of dolls grew into the thousands, creating a surreal and macabre atmosphere. The dolls, affected by the elements, have taken on a grotesque appearance, with missing limbs, hollow eye sockets, and decaying faces, adding to the island's chilling ambience. Don Julian himself lived on the island until his death in 2001, and some believe that his spirit, along with the little girls, still haunts the island. Visitors often describe the island as having an eerie, heavy atmosphere and claim to hear whispers and the dolls' eyes following them. For those who dare to visit, the Island of the Dolls offers an unforgettable experience, a place where the line between the macabre and the poignant blurs, leaving a lasting impression of the mysteries and depth of human emotion. Stonehenge, located in the English county of Wiltshire, is one of the most famous prehistoric monuments in the world. This iconic stone circle, estimated to have been constructed from 3000 BCE to 2000 BCE, continues to be a subject of awe and mystery. Comprising a ring of standing stones, each around 13 feet high, 7 feet wide, and weighing approximately 25 tons, Stonehenge is a masterpiece of ancient engineering and design. The purpose and methods used to construct Stonehenge remain subjects of enduring speculation and research. The monument is believed to have been built in several stages, with the earliest known structure being a circular earthwork enclosure. The most iconic part of Stonehenge, the outer ring of sarsen stones topped with connecting lintel stones, showcases a sophisticated understanding of mortise and tenon joints, typically used in woodworking. Archaeologists believe that Stonehenge served as a ceremonial or religious site. Its alignment with the solstices, particularly the summer solstice sunrise, suggests that it may have been used as an astronomical calendar or for rituals related to the sun and changing seasons. The area surrounding Stonehenge is rich in burial mounds and other ceremonial structures, indicating that it was part of a larger sacred landscape. The stones used in the construction of Stonehenge were transported from considerable distances. The smaller bluestones were brought from the Preseli Hills in Wales, over 150 miles away, while the larger sarsen stones are believed to have been sourced from the Marlborough Downs, about 20 miles north of the site. How these ancient people managed to transport such massive stones remains a topic of fascination and debate. In recent years, advanced archaeological techniques, including remote sensing and excavation, have provided new insights into Stonehenge and its surrounding landscape, revealing more about the people who built it and how it was used. These discoveries include evidence of large-scale feasting, suggesting that people traveled great distances to gather at Stonehenge. Today, Stonehenge is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a symbol of Britain's ancient heritage. It attracts visitors from all over the world who come to marvel at this enigmatic structure and ponder the mysteries of its origins and purpose. Managed by English Heritage, the site includes a visitor centre that offers extensive exhibits about Stonehenge's history, construction, and the people who built it, enhancing the experience for those who come to witness this ancient wonder. The Sea of Stars on Vaatu Island, part of the Ra Atoll in the Maldives, is a natural phenomenon that turns the nighttime ocean into a mesmerizing field of glowing blue lights, resembling a mirror image of the starry sky above. This stunning display is not due to any human-made artifice, but a result of a natural chemical reaction involving tiny marine microbes called dinoflagellates, particularly a species known as Pyridinium bahaments. These microscopic organisms emit light through bioluminescence when they are disturbed by oxygen in the water, which can happen due to the motion of the waves or when they are stirred by passing oars or swimming creatures. The light produced is a defense mechanism intended to startle or distract predators, but to human onlookers, it creates an ethereal glow that illuminates the shoreline with a dreamlike aura. The phenomenon is best observed on moonless nights when the contrast between the darkness of the night and the luminescent blue glow of the waves is most pronounced. The Sea of Stars has become a significant draw for tourists visiting the Maldives who come to witness this enchanting natural spectacle. Vaatu Island, with its small local population, has gained international fame as one of the best places in the world to see bioluminescence, turning this tiny island into a bucket list destination for nature lovers and romantic getaways. Visiting the Sea of Stars is a reminder of the hidden beauties of the natural world and the complex interactions within ecosystems that often go unnoticed. It's an unforgettable experience that highlights the delicate balance of life on our planet and the marvels that can be found in the unlikeliest of places. Lake Abraham in Alberta, Canada, is a stunning man-made reservoir that transforms into a winter wonderland every year. Created in 1972 with the construction of the Bighorn Dam, the lake was named after Silas Abraham, an indigenous guide in the region in the 19th century. Nestled in the foothills of the Canadian Rockies, the lake's blue waters are surrounded by majestic mountains, offering breathtaking views year-round. However, it's during the colder months that Lake Abraham reveals its most captivating secret: ethereal ice bubbles trapped beneath its frozen surface. These bubbles are formed from methane gas, released by decomposing organic matter at the lake's bottom. As the gas rises, it gets trapped under the ice, creating beautiful, otherworldly patterns of white bubbles frozen in time. When the lake is fully frozen, visitors can walk or skate over the ice, observing these frozen bubbles up close, making for an extraordinary natural spectacle. Photographers and nature enthusiasts flock to Lake Abraham in the winter to capture the surreal beauty of these ice formations. The contrast between the clear blue ice, the white bubbles, and the snowy mountain backdrop creates a mesmerizing scene that looks like something from a fantasy world. But the beauty of Lake Abraham's methane bubbles comes with an important environmental message. Methane is a potent greenhouse gas, and the bubbles in the lake are a small-scale example of methane releases that occur in water bodies worldwide. It serves as a reminder of the ongoing processes beneath the Earth's surface and the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. In addition to the winter ice bubbles, Lake Abraham offers a range of outdoor activities throughout the year. Its location in the heart of the Canadian Rockies makes it an ideal spot for nature lovers seeking tranquility and beauty. Visiting Lake Abraham, especially during the winter months, offering an unforgettable experience for all who venture to this remote and beautiful corner of Canada. Lake Hillier is a remarkable natural wonder located on Middle Island, the largest of the islands that make up the Richat Archipelago in Western Australia. What makes this lake stand out is its vivid pink color, a striking contrast to the blue waters of the Pacific Ocean that lie just a stone's throw away. The lake is about 600 meters long and surrounded by a rim of sand and dense woodland of paperbark and eucalyptus trees, adding to its mystical allure. The pink hue of Lake Hillier is permanent and remains even when the water is taken into a container. The reason behind the lake's unique coloration has been a subject of scientific study, and while not entirely understood, is thought to be due to the presence of Brunelliella salina microalgae. These microalgae produce carotenoids, a pigment found in carrots, which can turn the lake a pink color under the right conditions. In addition to the algae, the presence of halophilic bacteria in the salt crusts could also contribute to the pink color. Lake Hillier was first discovered in 1802 by navigator and cartographer Matthew Flinders, who took samples from the lake and mentioned its existence in his journal. Despite its unusual appearance, the water in Lake Hillier is safe for humans, although visitors are rarely allowed to swim in it to preserve its unique ecosystem. Most people admire the lake from above on scenic flights, which offer a breathtaking view of this natural phenomenon. The lake's striking color, coupled with its remote and untouched surroundings, make it a fascinating subject for photographers and nature enthusiasts. Lake Hillier is not just a visual marvel, it also highlights the incredible diversity of Australia's landscapes and the mysteries that nature still holds. Despite being relatively small and isolated, Lake Hillier captures the imagination of people around the world, serving as a reminder of the many wonders our planet has to offer. Skellig Michael, also known as Great Skellig, is a remote and rugged island located off the southwest coast of Ireland. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is renowned for its early Christian monastery, dramatic natural beauty, and rich wildlife. The island's stark, ascetic beauty and its historical and spiritual significance make it a fascinating destination for those interested in history, archaeology, and nature. The monastery on Skellig Michael dates back to the 6th century, when it is believed that monks seeking solitude and closeness to God settled on the island. They built a remarkable monastic complex atop the 230-meter, 714-foot high rock, which includes beehive-shaped huts made from dry stone, 2 oratories, a cemetery, stone crosses, and hundreds of stone steps leading to the settlement. The monks lived a life of prayer and isolation, braving harsh weather conditions, limited resources, and complete isolation from the mainland. The site was occupied continuously until the 12th or 13th century, when the monks moved to the mainland, but it remains an impressive testament to their faith and resilience. Skellig Michael's natural environment is as striking as its human history. The island's rugged cliffs, steep slopes, and the surrounding waters are home to a variety of seabirds, making it an important site for birdwatching. The island is particularly known for its large puffin colonies, which can be seen during the breeding season. In recent years, Skellig Michael has gained additional fame as a filming location for the Star Wars movies The Force Awakens and The Lost Jedi, where it was featured as the secluded hideaway of Luke Skywalker. This has attracted even more visitors and fans to the island, drawn by its cinematic, as well as historical and natural appeal. Visiting Skellig Michael is an adventure that requires planning and respect for the island's fragile environment and archaeological heritage. Access is limited, and the journey involves a boat trip, followed by a climb up the steep ancient stone steps to the monastery. The experience of standing atop Skellig Michael, surrounded by the vastness of the Atlantic Ocean, offers a profound sense of peace and a connection to the past, making it a truly unforgettable destination. Rosewell, New Mexico, is a city that became famous worldwide due to the Rosewell incident of 1947, an event that sparked decades of speculation, conspiracy theories, and interest in UFOs and extraterrestrial life. Situated in southeastern New Mexico, Rosewell is more than just the site of a supposed UFO crash. It's a community with rich history, cultural heritage, and attractions. The Rosewell incident refers to the events that unfolded in July 1947, when a rancher discovered mysterious debris on his property near Rosewell. The US military initially announced that they had recovered a flying disc, but this statement was quickly retracted, and officials declared the debris was from a weather balloon. Over the years, This explanation was challenged by many, including researchers and UFO enthusiasts, who believe that the debris was extraterrestrial and that the government engaged in a cover-up. This incident has made Rosewell a focal point for those interested in UFOs, leading to the establishment of the International UFO Museum and Research Center. The museum offers exhibits on the Roswell incident, crop circles, UFO sightings, Area 51, and other topics related to unidentified flying objects. The museum not only attracts those curious about the events of 1947, but also serves as a center for research and information on UFO phenomena. Beyond the allure of the unknown, Roswell offers a range of other attractions that showcase its diverse history and natural beauty. The city is home to the Rosewell Museum and Art Center, which features exhibits on Southwestern art, historical artifacts, and the Robert H. Goddard Planetarium. The Bitter Lake National Wildlife Refuge, located just northeast of the city, provides a sanctuary for thousands of birds, making it a haven for wildlife enthusiasts and photographers. Roswell's identity is deeply intertwined with the 1947 incident, and its legacy continues to influence the city. However, visitors and residents alike can enjoy a variety of experiences that reflects the area's rich cultural tapestry, natural beauty, and unique place in American folklore. Whether drawn by the mystery of the UFO phenomenon or the charm of a New Mexico city, Roswell offers a compelling destination with something for everyone. Lake Natron in Tanzania is one of the most extreme and extraordinary lakes in the world. Situated in the northern part of the country, close to the Kenyan border, this shallow salt and soda lake stands out for its unique characteristics and the almost otherworldly environment it creates. The lake is named after natron, a naturally occurring compound made up of sodium carbonate and baking soda, which comes from the volcanic ash from the Great Rift Valley. One of the most striking features of Lake Natron is its deep red color, which can vary from orange to pink to blood red depending on the season and the concentration of microorganisms. This unusual coloration is due to the presence of salt-loving organisms and algae that thrive in its alkaline waters. The high levels of evaporation during the dry season leave behind concentrations of salt and minerals, giving the lake its characteristic hue and making it look like a Martian landscape. The conditions in Lake Natron are extreme, with water temperatures that can reach up to 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and pH levels as high as 10.5, making it inhospitable for most plants and animals. However, it is the primary breeding ground for the lesser flamingo, which is drawn to the lake because of the abundant spirulina algae that flourish in its waters. The flamingos build their nests on small islands that form in the lake during the dry season, creating one of the most significant and spectacular flamingo colonies in the world. Despite its harsh environment, Lake Natron has a certain eerie beauty. The water's reflective surface, combined with its striking colors and the silhouettes of flamingos, creates a surreal landscape that fascinates photographers and nature lovers. However, the lake's caustic environment can be dangerous, and it's said that animals that die in the lake can become calcified, turning into eerie statues as the high soda and salt content preserves and petrifies their bodies. Lake Natron's unique ecosystem and otherworldly beauty make it a significant natural wonder. The lake serves as a reminder of the delicate balance within extreme environments and the need to protect these remarkable natural habitats. The Nazca Lines are one of the most mysterious and awe-inspiring archaeological sites in the world. Located in the Nazca Desert of southern Peru, this vast expanse of dry land is adorned with hundreds of geoglyphs, large designs created on the ground by removing rocks and earth to reveal the lighter-colored soil underneath. These enormous figures, which include shapes of animals, plants, geometric patterns, and even human-like figures, can only be fully appreciated from the air, leading to endless fascination and speculation about their origins and purpose. Dating back to somewhere between 500 BCE and 500 CE, the Nazca Lines were created by the Nazca people, an ancient pre-Columbian culture known for its impressive pottery and textiles. The lines were made by carefully removing the reddish-brown iron oxide-coated pebbles that cover the surface of the Nazca Desert and piling them to the side. This revealed the light-colored earth beneath, creating the stark contrast seen from above. The figures range in complexity from simple lines to intricate depictions of animals such as spiders, monkeys, fish, llamas, lizards and birds, some of which stretch over 200 meters, 660 feet across. The largest figures are over 1,000 feet, over 300 meters long. Their size and precision are particularly remarkable, given that the creators could never have viewed them from the air, raising questions about their construction methods and intentions. Many theories have been proposed to explain the purpose of the Nazca Lines. Some suggest they were part of astronomical or calendrical systems used to track celestial bodies or mark seasonal changes. Others believe they had a religious or ceremonial function, perhaps designed to be seen by deities in the sky. There are also theories that they were part of complex irrigation schemes or even extraterrestrial landing strips, although these are less widely accepted by the scientific community. Despite decades of study, the Nazca Lines retain much of their mystery, partly due to their preservation in one of the driest places on Earth. The dry, windless, and stable climate of the Nazca Desert has helped keep the lines uncovered for over 1,000 years. Today, the Nazca Lines are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, protected and studied by scientists and archaeologists from around the world. The Nazca Lines remind us of the ingenuity of ancient cultures and the enduring nature of their artistic expressions. They invite us to ponder the capabilities and motivations of the Nazca people and to marvel at these enigmatic designs that have stood the test of time, offering a fascinating glimpse into Peru's ancient past. Papakolea Beach, also known as Green Sand Beach, is one of the rarest and most extraordinary beaches in the world, located near South Point in the Kawah district of the island of Hawaii. What makes Papakolea Beach truly unique is its stunning green sand, a rare sight that draws visitors from across the globe. This remarkable coloration is due to the presence of olivine crystals, a green silicate mineral that comes from the volcanic activity that formed the Hawaiian Islands. The beach is nestled in a bay shaped like a horseshoe, carved out by the ocean's relentless waves against a volcanic cinder cone that erupted over 49,000 years ago. The cinder cone is rich in olivine, and as it erodes, the heavier olivine crystals accumulate on the beach, giving the sand its distinctive green hue. Over time, the constant battering by the sea has separated the cinder cone from the rest of the shoreline, creating this secluded and enchanting spot. Getting to Papakolea Beach is an adventure in itself. Visitors must undertake a challenging hike, about 2.5 miles each way, over rugged terrain. The trail offers breathtaking views of the rugged coastline and the vast Pacific Ocean, making the journey a rewarding experience even before reaching the beach. The isolation of Papakolea Beach adds to its allure, offering a sense of discovery and escape for those who make the trek. The green sand of Papakolea is not just a curiosity. It's a natural wonder that provides insight into the geological processes that shape our planet. Olivine is one of the first minerals to crystallize from magma as it cools, and it's usually buried deep beneath the Earth's surface. The fact that it's so accessible here, on a beach, offers a unique opportunity to observe and study these geological processes up close. Visitors to Papakolea Beach are reminded to respect this fragile environment. The olivine crystals, while abundant, are finite, and removing sand from the beach is prohibited to preserve its beauty for future generations. The beach is not just a place for recreation, it's a natural classroom, a geological marvel and a testament to the Earth's ever-changing landscape. Papakolea Beach stands as a vivid reminder of nature's capacity to astonish and delight us, offering a glimpse into the dynamic forces that continue to shape our world in beautiful and unexpected ways. Spotted Lake, located near the town of Osoyoos in the Okanagan Valley of British Columbia, Canada, is a remarkable natural wonder that captivates visitors with its unique appearance and rich cultural significance. This mineral-rich lake is famous for its spots, which become particularly pronounced during the summer months as much of the water evaporates, leaving behind circular mineral deposits in a myriad of colors. The lake contains high concentrations of various minerals, including magnesium sulfate, calcium and sodium sulfates, as well as traces of silver and titanium. In the warmer months, the evaporation process creates the lake's distinctive spotted appearance, with each spot taking on different hues depending on its mineral composition. The colors can range from blue and green to yellow and orange, creating a striking and colorful mosaic that is visible from the surrounding hills. Spotted Lake holds deep spiritual and healing significance for the Okanagan Sioux people, the local First Nations community. They have long revered the lake for its therapeutic waters and consider it a sacred site. The minerals in the lake were traditionally used for their healing properties, and the area around the lake was considered a neutral zone, where even warring tribes would come in peace to access the healing waters. Access to Spotted Lake is restricted to protect its delicate ecosystem and cultural significance. Visitors are encouraged to view the lake from the nearby highway, where there are vantage points that offer a clear view of the lake's unique patterns without disturbing the site. Photography from these points can still capture the beauty and uniqueness of Spotted Lake, allowing visitors to appreciate this natural phenomenon while respecting its cultural importance and ecological sensitivity. Spotted Lake serves as a reminder of the natural world's wonders and the deep cultural connections that indigenous peoples have with the land. It's a place where geology, ecology, and culture intersect, offering a glimpse into the natural beauty and heritage of British Columbia. The Great Pyramid of Giza, located on the outskirts of Cairo, Egypt, is one of the most magnificent and enduring monuments of ancient civilization. It stands as the last of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still in existence, captivating visitors with its sheer size and the mystery surrounding its construction. Built over 4,500 years ago during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu, also known as Cheops, the Great Pyramid was originally constructed as a tomb to house the pharaoh's remains and prepare him for the afterlife. It's an architectural marvel, made up of millions of limestone blocks, each weighing several tons. The pyramid was originally covered in smooth white limestone casing stones, which would have made it gleam in the sunlight. The pyramid rises to a height of about 146 meters, 480 feet. Although it was slightly taller when it was first built, before the outer casing stones were removed over the centuries, its base covers more than 13 acres, and the precision with which it was built, aligning perfectly with the cardinal points and with incredible mathematical accuracy, continues to astonish both engineers and archaeologists. The interior of the Great Pyramid is just as fascinating, featuring a series of passageways and chambers, including the King's Chamber, where the sarcophagus was placed. The purpose and methods used in the construction of these internal structures remain subjects of much debate and speculation among scholars. Theories about how the Great Pyramid was built range from the use of simple but effective tools and massive labor forces to more outlandish hypotheses involving advanced technologies or even extraterrestrial assistance. The consensus among Egyptologists, however, is that it was the ingenuity and organization of the ancient Egyptians that enabled them to achieve such an incredible feat. The Great Pyramid of Giza not only serves as a testament to the architectural and engineering prowess of the ancient Egyptians, but also as a symbol of the rich cultural and historical heritage of Egypt. It continues to draw researchers who are eager to uncover more about its mysteries, as well as tourists from around the globe who come to marvel at its grandeur and ponder the capabilities of the human spirit and intellect. Devil's Bridge, located in Cromnell, Germany, is a stunning example of 19th century architecture nestled in the lush greenery of Cromnell Park, a landscape park in the Saxony region. Officially known as Richat Structure, which translates to Roanoke Bridge, this delicately arched structure was commissioned in 1860 by the local knight Friedrich Hermann Rotschke. The bridge is often referred to as a Devil's Bridge due to the colloquialism attached to ancient, mystic bridges that seem to defy the laws of nature and have a supernatural appearance. The most captivating feature of Richat Structure is its precision in construction, which creates a perfect circle when it is reflected in the waters beneath it. This optical illusion is no accident. The bridge was specifically designed to achieve this effect, making it a favorite subject for photographers and a source of inspiration for artists. The bridge and its reflection blend so seamlessly that it's often called the Devil's Circle, enhancing the mystical aura that surrounds this architectural marvel. The bridge is constructed from a variety of local stones, including basalt, which adds to its rugged, natural appearance, in keeping with the traditions of the so-called Devil's Bridges. The Richat Structure was built with a steep arch, adding to the challenge of crossing it, but also to its picturesque quality. However, to preserve its integrity and ensure the safety of visitors, crossing the bridge is no longer allowed. The surrounding Cromnell Park, a large English-style garden, adds to the charm and allure of the Richat Structure. The park is free to enter and open year-round, offering visitors the chance to enjoy the natural beauty and tranquility of the area, along with other whimsical rock formations and landscaped features. Devil's Bridge in Cromnell is a testament to the creative ambition of its creator and the enduring appeal of man-made structures that harmonize with the natural world. It stands as a symbol of the human desire to create beauty and mystery, drawing visitors from around the globe to witness its magical reflection and the serene beauty of its surroundings. This place of Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan looks like an adventure story. It's called the door to hell, but it's not really a door, and it's certainly not to the actual hell. It's a huge fiery crater that has been burning non-stop for decades, lighting up the desert with its glowing flames and making it look like something from another world. Back in 1971, some scientists were exploring the area, thinking they might find oil, which is used to make gasoline for cars. Instead, they stumbled upon a natural gas field, a huge balloon of flammable gas under the ground. While they were drilling, the ground collapsed, creating a big hole about 230 feet wide and 66 feet deep. To stop the dangerous gases from escaping into the air, the scientists decided to set it on fire, thinking it would burn out in a few weeks. But here's the twist. The fire didn't go out in a few weeks. It kept burning day and night for over 50 years, and it's still burning today. That's why it got the nickname Door to Hell. At night, the glowing crater can be seen from miles away, and it's become a weirdly beautiful and fascinating sight for brave travelers who venture into the desert to see it. The Door to Hell is a reminder of how unexpected and powerful nature can be. The earth opened up to show us the fiery energy hidden beneath our feet. Even though it was an accident that started the fire, the Door to Hell has turned into one of those strange wonders on our planet that both scares and amazes us at the same time. The Moeraki Boulders are a captivating natural phenomenon located on Cocoa Beach, on the southeast coast of New Zealand's South Island. These large, spherical stones have intrigued visitors and scientists alike with their almost perfectly round shapes and the mysterious ways they are scattered along the sandy shores. The boulders, some of which measure up to 2 meters (6.6 feet) in diameter and weigh several tons, create a striking contrast against the backdrop of the scenic beach and the rolling waves of the Pacific Ocean. Formed over 60 million years ago, the Moeraki Boulders are essentially concretions that have been exposed through shoreline erosion from coastal cliffs. The boulders are composed of sedimentary minerals, primarily calcite, which accumulated around a core, such as a fossil or a piece of shell, hardening over time into the large spherical stones seen today. What makes the Moeraki Boulders particularly fascinating is the presence of natural cracks, known as septaria, that radiate outward from their centers. These cracks are filled with minerals like calcite, quartz, and sometimes dolomite, creating intricate patterns that add to the boulder's order. Local Maori legends offer a more poetic explanation for the boulder's existence, attributing their origin to the remains of calabashes, kumaras, and eel baskets washed ashore from the wreck of a large sailing canoe, the Arituru, which is said to have brought their ancestors to the South Island. Today, the Moeraki Boulders are a protected part of a scientific reserve to ensure their preservation for future generations. They continue to draw tourists and nature enthusiasts from around the world who come to marvel at these geological wonders, take photographs, and walk along the picturesque Kawah Beach. The Moeraki Boulders serve as a reminder of the Earth's age and the slow yet powerful forces of nature that shape our world in extraordinary ways. Their presence on Kawah Beach offers a unique opportunity to connect with the deep past and appreciate the natural beauty and mystery of our planet. Slope Point is the southernmost tip of New Zealand's South Island, a remote and windswept location known for its rugged natural beauty and the remarkable shapes of its trees. This point is exposed to the fierce weather conditions blowing in from the Southern Ocean, resulting in a landscape that is both haunting and beautiful. What makes Slope Point especially unique are the windswept trees that have been shaped over time by the intense and unrelenting Antarctic winds. These trees, primarily Sitka spruces, have grown at angles and with twisted branches, creating surreal natural sculptures that seem to lean and reach away from the wind. The visual effect is dramatic and has made Slope Point a point of interest for photographers and nature enthusiasts, drawn to its stark natural beauty. Slope Point is accessible via a short walk through farmland, with sheep often seen grazing in the area, adding to the pastoral charm of the landscape. At the point itself, there's a signpost indicating the distance to the equator and the South Pole, emphasizing the remote location of this windswept outpost. Despite its isolation, Slope Point offers breathtaking panoramic views of the surrounding ocean, making it a peaceful place for contemplation and appreciation of the power of nature. The area is also part of the Catlins, a region known for its scenic coastal landscapes, diverse wildlife, including penguins, seals, and sea lions, and numerous walking trails that explore its forests, waterfalls, and bays. Slope Point does not have any permanent human residence or developments, preserving its wild character. Visitors are reminded to respect the natural environment and the farmland they pass through to reach the point. The allure of Slope Point lies in its testament to the endurance of nature in the face of harsh elements and its ability to inspire awe and wonder. It's a destination that offers a unique perspective on New Zealand's diverse landscapes, from its lush forests and mountains to the untamed beauty of its coastal edges, where land meets the vast open sea. The Great Blue Hole is a stunning natural wonder located off the coast of Belize in the Caribbean Sea. It's a giant marine sinkhole that's almost perfectly circular, measuring about 300 meters, 984 feet, across and 125 meters, 410 feet deep. From above, it looks like a deep blue circle set in the midst of the lighter blue sea, creating a breathtaking view that attracts visitors from all around the world. This incredible hole is actually an underwater cave that formed during the last ice age. Over time, rising sea levels flooded the cave, and its roof eventually collapsed, creating the sinkhole we see today. The Great Blue Hole is part of the larger Belize Barrier Reef Reserve System, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the world's most diverse ecosystems. Divers are especially drawn to the Great Blue Hole for its crystal clear waters and the unique adventure it offers. As they descend into the depths, they can explore ancient stalactites and limestone formations that date back tens of thousands of years. The hole is also home to a variety of marine life, including tropical fish and reef sharks, adding to the allure of this underwater marvel. The Great Blue Hole isn't just a hot spot for divers, it's also a subject of scientific interest. Researchers study its formations and sediment to learn more about Earth's history, climate changes, and sea levels over time. It's a natural laboratory that offers insights into the past and helps scientists understand more about our planet's geological and environmental processes. The stone spheres of Costa Rica, also known as Las Bolas, are a collection of over 300 petrospheres located mainly in the Diques Delta region, with Palmaser being one of the most notable sites. These intriguing artifacts, crafted from gabbro, limestone, sandstone, and other materials, range in size from a few centimeters to over 2 meters in diameter and can weigh up to 15 tons. Their origin and purpose have puzzled scientists, archaeologists, and visitors for decades. The spheres date back to the Aguas Buenas period, 300 to 800 CE, and the Chiriqui period, 800-1550 CE, created by the region's pre-Columbian indigenous peoples. Despite extensive study, much remains unknown about the spheres, including the methods used to shape them so precisely and their intended use. Theories suggest they might have been used for astronomical purposes, as territorial markers, or as symbols of status and power, but none have been definitively proven. The precision and craftsmanship involved in creating the spheres are remarkable, considering the tools available during their creation. The near-perfect roundness and smooth surfaces of the spheres indicate a sophisticated understanding of stoneworking, making them an impressive feat of pre-Columbian engineering and artistry. In 2014, the pre-Columbian chiefdom settlements with stone spheres of the Diques, including sites where the spheres are located, were designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Today, many of the spheres have been moved from their original locations, with some displayed in museums, parks, and public spaces across Costa Rica, including the National Museum in San Jose. However, efforts are being made to study and preserve the spheres in situ, providing valuable insights into the region's pre-Columbian history and the sophisticated society that created these enigmatic artifacts. The stone spheres remain a source of national pride and an important cultural symbol for Costa Rica. They continue to attract researchers and tourists alike, drawn by the mystery and beauty of these ancient artifacts, and serve as a reminder of the rich pre-Columbian heritage that shapes the identity of the region. The racetrack in Death Valley National Park, California, is a place of profound mystery and natural beauty. Known for its flat, dried-up lakebed called a playa and the mysterious sailing stones that leave long, straight tracks behind them, the racetrack is a site that captivates the imagination of all who visit. This remote area is famous for its moving rocks, which range in size from a few ounces to hundreds of pounds. These rocks somehow move across the playa's surface, leaving trails that can be as long as 1,000 feet. For many years, the movement of these stones puzzled scientists and visitors alike, as the rocks appeared to move on their own without any human or animal intervention. The surface of the racetrack is almost perfectly flat, with the northern end being only about 1.5 inches higher than the southern end. The playa is surrounded by mountains, and the flat, dry lakebed is covered with cracked mud, creating a unique and otherworldly landscape. After extensive research, Scientists now believe that the movement of the rocks results from a unique combination of natural conditions. During the winter, the playa can fill with a thin layer of water. If the temperature drops enough, this water can freeze overnight, forming a thin layer of ice. When the sun rises and the ice begins to melt, light winds can push the ice sheets, with rocks embedded in them, across the slippery mud surface, leaving trails in the soft mud below. Despite the scientific explanations, there's still a sense of wonder and mystery when visiting the racetrack. The precise conditions required for the stones to move occur rarely, and the phenomenon is not often observed in action. This has preserved the sense of mystery that surrounds the racetrack, making it a bucket list destination for those intrigued by nature's mysteries. Coral Castle, located in Homestead, Florida, near Miami, is a remarkable and mysterious structure that has puzzled historians, engineers, and visitors for decades. Created by Edward Leedskalnin, a Latvian immigrant, this unique stone garden was single-handedly carved from over 1,100 tons of oolitic limestone. The construction of Coral Castle remains a remarkable feat, considering Leedskalnin worked alone, using only simple tools, and the entire structure was completed in secrecy, mostly during the night. Edward Leedskalnin was a small man, weighing barely 100 pounds, which adds to the mystery of how he managed to move and sculpt massive stones, some weighing as much as 30 tons, with such precision. The most massive stone in the castle is a 2-story tall tower that served as Leedskalnin's living quarters, and the castle's gates are so precisely balanced that a child can open them with a gentle push. Leedskalnin claimed to know the secrets used to build the ancient pyramids in Egypt, and he used this knowledge to construct Coral Castle from 1923 to 1951. He used no large machinery and refused to allow anyone to watch him work, leading to much speculation about the methods he employed. Coral Castle consists of numerous stone structures, including a 2-story castle tower that served as Leedskalnin's living quarters, walls, furniture, a sundial, a Polaris telescope, and a large stone gate that rotates with a touch. The entire complex is often compared to Stonehenge and the Great Pyramids due to the mystery surrounding its construction. After Leedskalnin's death in 1951, Coral Castle became a tourist attraction, where visitors can marvel at the stone structures and ponder the mystery of their creation. The site has been featured in numerous documentaries, music videos, and articles, captivating those who are drawn to its enigmatic history and the man who single-handedly built a stone monument to lost love. In the remote desert of West Texas, near the small town of Marfa, there's a mysterious phenomenon that has puzzled people for generations. Known as the Marfa Lights, these are eerie, glowing orbs that appear on the horizon, dancing and twinkling in the night sky. Visible from a designated viewing area along Highway 90, the lights have become a source of fascination and speculation, attracting visitors from all over who hope to catch a glimpse of this unexplained spectacle. The Marfa Lights are typically described as varying in size and color, ranging from white to blue to red, and they seem to move, merge, float, and dart across the desert landscape. Reports of these lights date back to the 19th century, with the first recorded sightings by ranchers and Apache tribes in the area. Since then, the lights have been the subject of numerous legends and theories, from the ghostly to the scientific. Several explanations have been proposed over the years, including atmospheric reflections, headlights from cars on distant highways, or even the result of piezoelectric effects caused by the pressure of quartz in the rocks. Despite various investigations, including those by researchers and scientists, no definitive explanation has been universally accepted, leaving the Marfa Lights shrouded in mystery. The phenomenon is celebrated by the town of Marfa, which hosts an annual festival dedicated to the lights, further embedding them into the cultural fabric of the region. The viewing area provides a communal space for both locals and travelers to share their experiences and theories, making the Marfa Lights not only a natural mystery, but also a social gathering point. The enduring allure of the Marfa Lights lies in their unpredictability and the mystery surrounding their origin. In an age where much of the natural world has been mapped and explained, the Marfa Lights remind us that there are still phenomena that defy easy explanation, inviting us to wonder, speculate, and perhaps even revel in the mystery of the unknown. Magnetic Hill, located near Leh in Ladakh, India, is a fascinating natural wonder that draws visitors from around the world. Situated at an altitude of around 14,000 feet above sea level, on the Leh-Kargil-Srinagar National Highway, this hill is famed for its astonishing optical illusion that makes it appear as though vehicles can roll uphill in defiance of gravity. The layout of the surrounding land creates the illusion that a slight downhill slope is actually an uphill slope. So when drivers stop their vehicles at the designated spot and leave them in neutral, the vehicles seem to roll uphill on their own. This peculiar phenomenon has led to stories and legends that suggest the hill has magnetic properties strong enough to pull vehicles upwards, hence the name Magnetic Hill. The science behind this spectacle is all about perspective. The hill's surroundings lack a visible horizon, and without that point of reference, it becomes difficult to judge the slope accurately. This optical illusion is similar to what is seen in other gravity hills around the world, where the layout of the surrounding landscape tricks the eye into seeing an uphill slope where there is actually a slight decline. Despite the logical explanations, the mystery of Magnetic Hill continues to intrigue and attract tourists. Many visitors experiment by turning off their car engines and marveling as their vehicles seem to move uphill against the laws of gravity. Magnetic Hill is a testament to the unique and curious natural phenomena that our planet has to offer, and it serves as a reminder that sometimes seeing is not always believing. It's a place where the landscapes of the beautiful and rugged terrain of Ladakh come together to create an unforgettable experience that blurs the lines between reality and illusion. Lake Maracaibo, located in the northwest of Venezuela, is not just any lake. It's one of the oldest and largest natural lakes on Earth, stretching over 13,000 square kilometers. But that's not the only thing that makes Lake Maracaibo stand out. This lake is also famous for a spectacular natural phenomenon known as the Catatumbo lightning. The lake's basin is believed to be formed during the Quaternary period, millions of years ago, making it an ancient geological formation. Its waters are brackish, a mix of fresh river water and salty sea water, as it's connected to the Gulf of Venezuela and the Caribbean Sea by a narrow strait. This unique mix supports a rich biodiversity, making Lake Maracaibo an important ecological zone. However, it's the Catatumbo lightning that truly sets Lake Maracaibo apart. This extraordinary meteorological event occurs at the mouth of the Catatumbo River where it meets the lake. For about 140 to 160 nights a year, the night sky is lit up by continuous, intense lightning storms, creating a natural light show that's visible for miles. This lightning doesn't come with thunder, making the phenomenon even more mysterious. Scientists believe that the unique geography of the region, combined with the lake's warm waters, helps to create the perfect conditions for these storms. The heat and humidity encourage the formation of storm clouds, and the surrounding mountains trap these clouds over the lake, leading to the frequent and intense lightning activity. Aside from its natural wonders, Lake Maracaibo plays a significant role in Venezuela's economy due to its vast oil reserves beneath the lake bed. It's one of the most important oil-producing regions in Venezuela and the world, which has also led to environmental concerns regarding pollution and its impact on the lake's ecosystem. Lake Maracaibo is not just a body of water. It's a place where nature's force is on vivid display, from its ancient waters teeming with life to the nightly fireworks of the Catatumbo lightning. It's a reminder of the dynamic and powerful processes that shape our planet and sustain life in all its forms. In a small corner of Poland, near a town called Gryfino, there's a forest that looks like it's come straight out of a fairy tale. This place is called the Crooked Forest because it's filled with pine trees that have a very unusual and mysterious twist. Instead of growing straight up like most trees, these pines have a sharp bend at the base that makes them look like hooks or the letter J. In Crooked Forest, nearly 400 trees are all bent in the same strange way, curving towards the north. It's a sight that makes many people stop and wonder, what happened here? These trees were planted around the 1930s, and when they were about 7 to 10 years old, something odd happened that caused them to grow with this unique curve. There are lots of guesses about why the trees in the Crooked Forest are bent. Some people think it was a natural event, like a heavy snowfall that bent the young trees, and then they just kept growing that way. Others believe it was the work of humans, maybe a special technique used by foresters to create naturally curved wood for making things like boats, furniture, or even musical instruments. Despite all the guesses, no one knows for sure why these trees are bent the way they are. It remains one of nature's mysteries, making the Crooked Forest a fascinating place to visit. It's like stepping into a story where the pages are filled with twisted, magical trees waiting to share their secrets. So the Crooked Forest isn't just a bunch of bent trees. It's a place that sparks our imagination and curiosity. It makes us wonder about the mysteries of nature and the stories that the earth holds, hidden in the curves of these unique pines. The Plain of Jars is a fascinating and enigmatic archaeological site in Laos, Southeast Asia, scattered across the Xiang Kawan Plateau. This site is famous for its thousands of large stone jars, which are believed to date back to the Iron Age, around 500 BCE to 500 CE. The jars are carved from solid stone and vary in size, with some reaching up to 3 meters, almost 10 feet, in height and weighing several tons. The origin and purpose of these jars remain a mystery, though several theories have been proposed. One of the most popular theories suggests that the jars were used for funerary practices, serving as burial urns or containers in which the dead were placed before their final cremation or burial. Evidence supporting this theory includes the discovery of human remains, burial goods, and ceremonial objects in and around some of the jars. The Plain of Jars consists of thousands of jars spread over dozens of sites. The landscape, marked by these giant stone jars, creates a surreal and haunting atmosphere, inviting speculation about the people who created them and their way of life. The sheer scale and number of the jars indicate a society with considerable organization and resources, yet little is known about them. The region's turbulent history, particularly during the Vietnam War, has made archaeological research challenging. Many areas surrounding the Plain of Jars were heavily bombed and are still contaminated with unexploded ordnance, posing significant risks to both researchers and visitors. Despite these challenges, efforts have been made to clear some sites of unexploded ordnance, allowing for safe visitation and study. In recent years, the Plain of Jars has gained international recognition for its archaeological and historical significance. It was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, highlighting its importance as a cultural heritage site and ensuring its protection and preservation for future generations. Visiting the Plain of Jars offers a unique glimpse into a mysterious past, where visitors can ponder the mysteries of these ancient stone jars set against the backdrop of Laos' beautiful and rugged landscape. The site not only serves as a reminder of the region's rich history, but also as a testament to the enduring human impulse to create and to leave a mark on the landscape. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is one of the most famous mysteries in the world. It's an undefined region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean, roughly bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. This area has gained notoriety due to the numerous aircraft and ships that have disappeared under mysterious circumstances while traveling through it. The legend of the Bermuda Triangle began to take shape in the mid-20th century, fueled by a series of unexplained disappearances. Among the most notable is the disappearance of Flight 19 in 1945, a group of 5 US Navy bombers on a training flight. The pilots became disoriented and all communication was lost before they vanished. A rescue plane sent to find them also disappeared, adding to the mystery. Over the years, various theories have been proposed to explain the phenomenon in the Bermuda Triangle. Some suggest natural explanations, such as sudden methane gas eruptions from the ocean floor, unusual magnetic anomalies that confuse navigational instruments, or the area's unpredictable weather patterns, including hurricanes and tropical storms. Others propose more speculative ideas, ranging from alien abductions and time warps to lost technology from the mythical lost continent of Atlantis. Despite the allure of these mysteries, many scientists and researchers argue that the number of incidents in the Bermuda Triangle is not significantly greater, proportionally speaking, than in any other heavily traveled region of the world. They suggest that the myth of the Bermuda Triangle is a combination of human error, natural phenomena, and a tendency for writers to exaggerate or fabricate stories for sensational effect. The Bermuda Triangle continues to capture the imagination of the public and serves as the subject of countless books, documentaries, and movies. Its enduring appeal lies in the human fascination with the unexplained and the allure of the unknown. Whether the tales of the Bermuda Triangle are the result of supernatural forces or simply a misinterpretation of natural events, the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle remains a captivating topic for speculation and adventure. The unknown has a certain allure because it represents uncharted territory and the potential for discovery. Therefore, it should be remembered that nothing in the world operates without some natural laws and scientific factors at play. We have already learned about some of these factors, and in the future, we will discover more. Hence, rather than being afraid of mysteries, it's more important to explore the hidden truths behind them and to appreciate the joy of discovering reality. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and share it with your loved ones. Also, remember to subscribe to the channel, because doing so keeps us motivated to create more content.